Yo, SC, your online singing coach.
Hey everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction. Today, at long last, we are finally getting to see Gabriel Henrique's golden buzzer moment, the audition with high notes that stun Sofia Vergara. I'm not surprised at all about that title heading there. As someone who's watched several Gabriel Henrique videos on YouTube already, I know what a range he has. I know the runs he has, the whistle notes he has. Gabriel is in his own league with his range and his riffs. Let's check it out.
Good evening, how are you?
Hello!
Hi,
Hi, who are you and where are you from?
my name is Gabriel Henrique. I am from Brazil. I don't speak English, sorry.
But yes you do. You have been. That's English.
Sim, é bem mais ou menos, né? Mas é isso aí.
He's 27 years old.
And is this your first time in America or you've been here before?
Sim, é minha primeira vez na América e eu estou realizando um sonho, porque é meu sonho de infância estar aqui.
My first time here in the United States, and I'm just realizing a dream to be here to sing for you guys here in the United States.
I just love the sound of Portuguese, whether it's Portuguese or Brazilian Portuguese, both so beautiful, beautiful languages. I love to hear it spoken.
I can't wait to hear what you have to give.
Me too,
Thank you so
Heidi.
much.
It's gonna be good.
He's nervous. I can hear him huffing and puffing all the way over here.
He's nervous.
Well, who wouldn't be? This is so intense for the performers, especially the ones who have come from other countries. This is the first time in the US. This is the moment where their life can change. Who wouldn't be nervous? The question is, how do you handle those nerves? Can you overcome those nerves? Every time that the stakes are high and a performer gets on stage, that is the question.
I know that when you look at me, there's so much
She's in love.
that you just don't see. But if you would only take the time, I know in my heart you find. Oh, girls get sometimes who isn't always strong. Can't you see the heart of me? I feel so alone. I wanna run to you. I wanna run to you. Tell me where you stay. Oh, where are you? What
Sing, Gabriel, sing! There's more to come, I know it. First of all, I love that he's doing a Whitney song because I have heard Gabriel on Whitney's music and he can sing Whitney. I don't think many people can sing Whitney, can truly, truly sing Whitney. Gabriel can sing Whitney. And I'm not talking about imitating, I'm talking about being capable of delivering all the elements that Whitney has in a performance, the tone, the power, the strength, the riffs and the runs, the expression, the range. That's a lot to ask of a singer, but Gabriel can do it. Did you notice the little ooh, or whatever the notes were, this little finger here, technique hand. You know I love to talk about the way that singers use their hands in a performance. And it boils down to 3 ways. You can use it obviously for expression, you can use it for rhythm, and you can use it for technique. This is very common when it comes to riffs and runs because it helps create precision. It's a kinesthetic connection between the body and the voice. Let's keep going. Beautiful mouth shape. Yes.
I need you here. I need you here. I the aim of this. You've been so
Sophia was hysterical. I loved her expression. Like that the whole performance. Okay, so remember that question that I asked about how do we let the nerves affect us on stage? I would say in Gabriel's case, not at all. He nailed it. The notes were flawless. There was not one error, not one flub, not even one questionable note in that performance. And we also have to give him a little extra credit for that level of difficulty with the song, which is already incredibly high bar just being a Whitney song. But he didn't sing it just like Whitney. He went this much higher in terms of what else he added to the song. He added lots of extra runs, riffs, and licks, and he added that whistle range. As I talk about, when it comes to a competition, you have to put it all on the line because you might not get that second chance. So Gabriel totally went for it. And I loved how even at the end, you know, the peak moment of the song isn't right at the end, the way it's kind of common for a lot of songs to end in a peak moment. The peak moment was like it was what, 30 seconds before the end. So the music kind of came down, but he gave it that little extra at the very end. What did he do again? Yeah, let's start the oh will you.
Oh, will you? Oh, will.
Now listen, here's the extra. Beautiful. A cappella ending, beautiful. I love that he threw in that extra lick.
Thank you.
All chorus standing up. Lots of fans, lots of enthusiasm from the audience. This is one of those performances that you just can't deny. No matter what kind of mood Simon is in today, he cannot deny Gabriel's incredible gift as a vocalist. This young man has a skill set like few others in the world. How many billions of people exist in the world now, and how many can sing like this? Such a tiny margin. So I already know, golden buzzer, no buzzer, whatever. No one in this judging panel is going to say anything but praise for Gabriel.
Gabrielle! I mean, if Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey had a baby, it would be Gabrielle. I mean, it's like Whitney singing, that is like, oh, up here.
Good one, Heidi.
Mariah singing, it's like, wow. I mean, you
I
have
love
some...
Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston.
I mean, wow. You are incredible.
People are going to really like you.
Thank you.
You're just so interesting. You don't know how good you are. It was amazing.
Thank you.
I don't know if he doesn't know how good he is. I think he might just be humble. He has to know what an incredible gift he is, and there's nothing wrong with owning that. There's nothing wrong with being confident in your skills and your gift. I think he's just also humble. But I will say, I really can't predict Simon. He didn't actually talk about Gabriel's off-the-chart range and his perfect maneuvering of these complicated vocalises, and kind of just talked about his personality and his connection with the audience. Like I said with Chakra, I think there is a strategy with Gabriel, and even though I know he's about to get a golden buzzer, I think Simon is very purposeful with what he says. And I think he, again, just doesn't want to give too much praise too soon so that Gabriel can keep momentum in the competition. I don't know, it's all speculation on my part. These are just the thoughts that are churning around for me.
I mean, I don't have words. That was so perfect, spectacular. Your voice is beautiful. It was like perfect.
Thank you so much.
I don't even know, because you are here every time as a judge waiting for that feeling, and that was what I was waiting for.
Yeah, Sophia makes a good point there. That ultimately, no matter what the runs and the riffs and the whistle tones are, or let's look at Chakra again for a second with his No Woman, No Cry. What a simple song that was. But in both instances, we felt something. We felt that connection. We felt that awe in two very different ways. They are like night and day singers. And I am not going to compare them because I love them both and for very different reasons. But I just want to point this out because they are such different singers, and yet they both made me, the judges, the audience, feel something that gets us excited, that inspires us, that makes us want to root for them and cheer for them. And that's partly the talent and also the personality, the energy, what they project about themselves as a person. So I'm with you, Sophia. That's a very good insight into how simple judging can be sometimes. Do you feel something? Did you feel something? And what level of feeling was that? Let's find out what level of feeling that was.
I think it's time to vote, but I think, you know what I really want to do? Is this.
That's the level of feeling for Sophia. Yay! And speaking of feeling, what must Gabriel be feeling right now? Just imagine the audience on their feet, the judges on their feet, people cheering and clapping, this gold confetti coming down. What must that feeling be? I can only imagine the happiness, the thrill, the excitement, and I'm just happy for Gabriel. Let that gold come down. I mean, for me, I don't know why he's so surprised. Like, for me, this was in the bag for Gabriel. He is an outstanding talent. Yes, he should have gotten a golden buzzer, and he did. Congratulations. Yay! Well, that's one to watch, folks. If you're watching this reaction video, there's probably already a very good chance that you too are already familiar and a fan of Gabriel Henrique. But if you haven't heard him before, I'm sure you are suitably impressed. Just like the other people that I have reacted to in this year's batch of America's Got Talent, I wish Gabriel the very best in the competition. I fully believe in his talent and his skill, and I'm very excited to see where he goes from here. Not only in the competition, but in gaining a broader fan base, gaining more opportunities. I'm very, very happy for him. And yeah, we'll be keeping a close eye on his progression in the competition. Hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you really loved watching this with me, I'm always super thankful when I see the super thanks come in. You can also support me on Patreon. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time.